Hi everyone, this is Jamu Jimmy. Welcome back to Star Wars Jedi Survivor. So we're here in the Sheltered Hollow, and I kind of just want to move forward with the story now and see what's up with Seer. Um, I was thinking a lot about that moment with Marin. It's very interesting. Curious to see how he's going to interact with Seer. Kind of seems like everyone kind of broken ties with them, and now he's going about fixing things. But yeah, that cutscene we saw earlier got me feeling things I don't like feeling. Kind of like a broken relationship. There's definitely something between the two of them though.
Can't go wrong with more stems.
I got a feeling it's either gonna be rekindled or maybe, I don't know, maybe Marin's gonna die, we'll see. I feel like there's gonna be some sort of conclusion there by the end of this game.
Well, we survived our first storm together.
Yes, we did.
I'm glad we got to see each other again. How long are you staying on Jeddah?
I don't know. But I am excited to see Greece. How is Greece?
Not bad. He opened up a cantina. Pyloon Saloon.
He named it after his great-grandmother.
Nothing's more important to Greece than family.
Yeah, there's no way up there. Let's just go meet our old master. Oh, what am I waiting for? Maybe I just didn't get the prompt. Maybe it's force.
Hello, my friend. It's so very good to see you again.
Whoa.
Master Cordova. It's an honor. I never thought I'd meet you in person.
The honor is mine, Cal. Seer has told me everything. You have demonstrated great bravery and wisdom in the face of overwhelming adversity. You chose well? Well, I wouldn't go that far.
The Empire has claimed the ruins. We'll have to find another rendezvous point.
Unfortunate. But at least the storm covered your tracks. Come. Come, let me escort you inside.
Master Cordova, did you find the Zepho?
Only faint traces of their passage, heading deep into the unknown regions.
Sorry to hear that.
As it goes. Ultimately, that failure inspired me to seek out other Jedi survivors. That search led me back to my old apprentice. How have you been faring, Cal?
That doesn't
had a few scrapes, but I'm still breathing.
And I'm glad for it. I heard some news about a Jedi terrorist on Coruscant not long ago.
You were on Coruscant? Well, the Mantis looks like it's seen better days.
You should see the other guys. Space is well hidden.
Yes. Well, the Empire's presence has grown these past years. They are much too strong to fight directly, but we do what we can. Coming, Cal.
Yes, Master.
It is critical, of course, that our work remains secret.
What work exactly?
Better to ask Seer yourself. Meanwhile, Marin and I will greet our new arrivals. So, how was the desert?
Cold, stormy, and too many Imperials.
Not my preferred weather forecast, but more common by the day. Where did you weather the storm?
A cave past the old market. Our Spammel friend showed us the way.
You've a habit for making new friends wherever you go.
A survival instinct, perhaps.
I intercepted some Imperial communications. Your reputation is growing.
Was there fear in their voices?
Quite a bit, yes.
Good. How are you feeling?
Better. That tea you brought me was wonderful.
I can't believe this guy's alive. I don't remember how it resolved, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, maybe Seer said he went missing. He didn't die. What's this guy? Okay, I better just go see Seer. Oh,
Master Cordova and I will wait for Grease. Go speak with Seer.
Can't go this way.
is this not where Seer is? Oh. There she is. Is she bald? Ooh.
Just keep trying. It's not like Brother Armai has to break contact. Cal Kestis. Welcome to Jeddah. I knew the storm wouldn't deter you.
You're rebuilding the temple archives.
We're trying. As long as this knowledge remains, the legacy of the Jedi survives.
It's incredible. But something tells me there's more to this than just holobooks.
Yes. We're a part of a network, known as the Hidden Path. We provide safe passage and new identities to those who have been persecuted by the Empire.
Hunted by the Empire, like Jedi survivors?
Very few of us remain. But yes, and Force sensitives, and those who help them.
Why didn't you tell me?
You never asked. Besides, I hear you've been busy making yourself the Empire's most wanted.
I wanted to prove to the galaxy that the Empire isn't invulnerable. That you can resist. That you have to fight if things are gonna get better. But then they just listen to the propaganda and they pretend they're free anyways.
You chose a hard path.
And it hasn't made a difference.
Well, while the Empire's trained its eyes on you, we've been able to build the network. Find allies. And save lives.
When you left, I thought you'd just given up. I was wrong.
Cal, you were just a child when they sent you off to war. You know, there was a time when I remember that the Jedi were more than just weapons. But we both have our roles to play in this struggle.
But that's why I'm here. Seer.
Well, you get a load of this. Hey, Seer, you can't say it ain't short of personality, but kind of creepy, though.
Well, it's good to see you too, Grease. Well, hello, BD.
Okay.
So, how was your time in the desert?
The storm covered our tracks, but the Empire destroyed one of your speeders.
It's a small price to pay for everybody's safe arrival. And who's this?
This is Bodo Kuna. He's a friend.
It's so nice to finally meet you.
This hunk of trouble. Hey, we're all together. Huh?
Yes. Now, what brings you all to Jeddah?
We're searching for a lost planet. Tanalorr, you ever heard of it?
It's on the other side of a deadly nebula called the Kobo Abyss.
Well, our archives are far from complete, but I'm sure Master Cordova's up to the task.
With pleasure.
The trouble is, we're not the only ones looking for this place.
I knew this was sounding too easy.
The guy's name is Dagan Gera. He was a Jedi. Now he leads a band of raiders on the Outer Rim. There's an old temple there. Dagan intends to reclaim it.
A Jedi temple out of the reach of the Empire could mean that there's information there that we don't have in the archive.
I believe I have something. Oh, you're too kind, BD. I'll start with the bad news.
Oh boy, this guy knows his audience.
I found no information related to crossing the Kobo Abyss. However, I found 2 mentions of this Dagan Gera. He had a retreat on Kobo, and records show him frequently visiting a laboratory on its moon.
Okay, we'll check him out.
If you find anything, bring it to me. I am happy to assist further.
Thank you. Both of you.
You're welcome, Cal. I hope you find what you're searching for.
May the Force be with you.
And with you.
Damn, so cold.
I will escort you back to the Mantis.
So you're not joining us?
I cannot.
Purpose, Sayre reminds Cal that his efforts fighting all these years haven't been for nothing. Cal learns of the Hidden Path, an organization that protects Force sensitives from the Inquisitors. Sayre and Merrin wonder whether Tanalorr could serve not only Cal and his family, but Hidden Path refugees as well. Yeah, the Hidden Path was, I believe it was mentioned in the Kenobi series. I don't know if it was talked about in books or anything before that, but I think that's the first time I heard of it, at least. Sayre Junda, surrounded by her loyal anchorites, Sayre Junda intends to rebuild the Jedi Archive. Sayre understands the roots of Cal's relentless fight against the Empire, but she has chosen a different path to preserve the Order's teaching, as well as safeguard the next generation of Force sensitives through the Hidden Path. Reunion. Upon finally reaching Sayre's base, the group was greeted by Jedi Master Eno Cordova, to BD1's great delight. Within the base, they were reunited with Sayre, who explained her group's purpose to rebuild the Jedi Archive as well as support an organization protecting Force-sensitive individuals from the Empire, known as the Hidden Path. With the Mantis crew together again for the first time in many years, Cal detailed their search for Tanalorr. Master Cordova, springing to action, provides 2 locations that may yield answers to crossing the Koboh Abyss. Jedha faiths, from the Narkis anchorites to the Central Isopter. Jedha is home to a variety of religious groups, though their beliefs differ drastically. Most see the Pilgrim Moon to be a place of particular significance to both the Force and the galaxy. That's crazy though. That's it. That's all we get. Pretty sad that he doesn't have more to say to Seer.
Cordova said he found you while he was seeking other Jedi survivors.
Yes. Hard to believe that fate brought us together once again after all this time.
Could have used that luck when we were hunting for the holocron.
I know. Luck or fate. I'm just happy my master is alive and here with us.
Yeah.
I'm determined as ever to tend to the Jedi legacy and resist the Empire. Have a look around the Archive, Cal. We'll talk later.
Ah, Cal. I was hoping we could speak about something. There is a site, quite an ancient one at that, in the northern desert. I visited it during my early days on Jedha, before the Empire's presence grew.
What kind of site?
One built by those who revered Force users. We know little about them, but I found the experience quite fascinating. Perhaps you will too.
We'll check it out.
Cal, my friend, have you made the acquaintance of Sister Task?
Don't think I have.
You ought to introduce yourself. She's our chief archivist, and though I doubt she'd admit it, she seems eager to meet you.
I'll stop by.
Very good. Just remember to mind your manners. She's Narkis, through and through.
Have you explored any of the ruins on Jedha?
I have. Quite fascinating. Though my research was cut short due to the growing Imperial presence. Now it's too risky to venture outside, and we send communications only when absolutely necessary. That is why I could not tell you that I returned, my friend. My sincerest apologies.
We're just glad you're okay.
Please, let me know how your field research expedition goes, my friends.
So where are we headed first? Back to Koboh? Or its moon?
I think we should check out the High Republic settlement first.
Yeah, let's scope it out. Dagan Gera was bound to leave something behind. Ready to roll out when you are.
Glad you didn't have to fly through that storm. So, how's it feel to be piloting the Mantis again?
Like being home.
Then why the long face?
Nah, it's been too long. My pilot instincts are all off.
I know how hard it is trying to relearn skills you put to the side.
I guess so, huh? Still, I regret ever walking away from the Mantis. Keep thinking I'm gonna slip up.
You walked away when you needed to. I know you'll pick it back up in no time.
Okay. You're a good friend, Cal. This new arm is gonna make piloting a little different. But I'll get there. I hope. Oh, hey, Seer or Master Cordova's got the answers, not me. Talk to one of them.
The Archive is growing, but there is still much work to do.
I'll leave you to it. Let's stop here.
Sister,
Were you persuaded by the fifth corollary?
Persuaded? Perhaps not, though I was moved. The poetry was inspired. Tragically, it failed, fatally, to present a consistent ontology.
I may need to revisit it.
So good to see you, Merrin. What brings you to Jedi?
I came across a group during my travels. Their goal is to hide Force sensitives from the Empire. Have you ever heard of the Hidden Path?
Old connections, new paths. After a long time apart, Cere and Mirren reconnect. A newfound sense of purpose seems to draw them together even after much time apart. That's how it should have been with Cal. I guess he was bitter.
You seem agitated, sister. A new acquisition, perhaps.
The Talayan hypothesis. I barely slept since it arrived. It directly confutes the history of the Third Mandate. Surely the Mandate could not have produced such a document. It presents a completely distinct dogma.
Oh? Our understanding of the higher mysteries is always in motion. Could the same not apply to those who trod the sands before us?
You think their interpretation of the Force could have been transfigured over the course of a single decade?
People change, sister. Even the ancients.
These people, the Narcus, they're interesting. They harbor the Jedi and support them, but it sounds like they see themselves as distinct and they see the way the Jedi's interpretation as not the whole truth.
Hail, Jedi Knight. I am called Sister Task.
I'm Cal.
Word of your arrival has spread quickly, Noble One. Master Junda holds you in high esteem.
Cere and I have been through a lot together.
Jeddah is brimming with lost artifacts related to your order, among other traditions. Should you happen upon any scrolls or other objects of interest, I would gladly exchange some of the treasures I've unearthed for them.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
We are in your debt, Noble One. Cere tells me you were
Sister Task is a member of the Anchorites, a religious order focused on the preservation of knowledge.
trained in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant.
Up until I became Master Tapal's Padawan. Then we went off to serve in the Clone Wars.
Do you think of your life on Coruscant much?
Sometimes, it's like a dream.
And yet it is not.
That life. And it's so long ago. So much has happened since then. Most days it feels like it happened to someone else.
I think I understand, a little. Thank you. It was not my intention to bring up bad memories.
It's okay, sister. I meant to ask.
You are curious to learn more about the masked hermits helping your mentor, hmm?
I am.
We are the Narcus Anchorites. We study and venerate the Force as it manifests through knowledge.
You're scholars?
We gather knowledge, much like other scholars, yes. But our labor is driven by the belief that knowledge expresses universal truth. Through wisdom, we seek to perceive the formless pattern of the Force. Do you understand?
I understand describing the Force as a formless pattern, although that isn't my perception of it.
Indeed. Nor do we experience the Force as you do, Noble One. A priceless curio, and in good condition.
That's a cool handle.
Why do you pause, Outlander? Alluring, no? Yes,
Might have to
that
buy
suits
this.
you, noble one.
This'll be useful.
The wisdom you've recovered is a boon to us all. That would naturally attract you.
Could use this.
Thank you. The knowledge you've saved is invaluable.
Good chance to focus on my equipment.
Oof. Now that is fancy. Really like the wood, but I'll try this out. Maybe the accents can still be wood.
You're all set, BD.
Like that glow. Maybe I should walk out with Mirren first. I do notice she left me. Yeah, she's waiting here. Gotta see
You know,
Babe.
I never thought you'd end up as a librarian, Seer.
And I never thought you'd settle down and run a saloon. That's quite a change of pace. And a lot of responsibility.
Ah, you know, I age like a fine Alderanian wine. I know it's been a minute since you've seen me in action, but old greasy money only gets better with age.
True. You running any sabacc tables?
No, I am done with gambling. Done with it. Forever.
Well, I'm proud of you, Grease.
Ah, can it before you make me blush.
Hey, Cal, hold on. I've had this since I started freelancing. It's gotten me out of some bad situations, and I figured it might do the same for you. It's Marin, right? Well, I could get another one if you think you might want it.
No need. Both.
Yeah, you're good. Okay.
My master always frowned upon using blasters.
You once said it wasn't the weapon that makes you a Jedi.
It's us against the galaxy, Cal. We've got to use every advantage we can find against the Empire.
Thanks, Bode.
Now, I'll show you how to use it.
This is what was spoiled for me. Cal can now use a blaster stance in combat. Blaster stance allows for ranged attacks and upgradable blaster bolts.
A real stormtrooper won't stay still.
Gotta start somewhere.
Press Y to fire your pistol when blaster stance is equipped.
There you go.
Not bad, Jedi.
Oh, how long have you been working for Seer?
I do not work for Seer.
Right. Relax, Cal. Just concentrate and pull the trigger. I'm really giving it to that guy.
Cal does not like stormtroopers.
Who does?
Impressive.
I think you got it, Cal.
I don't know if I love that. I mean, I'll try it out, I guess. Wait, so I can't use force attack? I just shoot? Oh, you can charge well. Seems like you can be pretty aggressive with it. Can I customize the look of my gun?
This is a smart operation Sears put together.
Why do you say that?
All this rock? Natural shielding against sensors.
Yeah, and if anyone makes it past all that, the Anchorites have plenty of holobooks to throw at them.
Yeah, you can see how Sears managed to evade the Empire for so long. She makes her own luck, keeping so much of her power held back to achieve a larger goal.
Yeah. There's definitely more to her than meets the eye.
You two have that in common. Okay, I'll catch you later.
It's nice seeing you again, Merrin.
You too, Cal. Good luck. Perhaps I will still be here when you return.
Hope so. I can't believe Master Cordova is really here. All that time following in his footsteps.
I have enjoyed getting to know him. I've never met a Jedi with a better sense of humor.
You've only met me and Seer.
That's right. Cal?
I want to see what skills there are for this.
So I understand you've been trying to fight the Empire on your own.
I had some help from a few friends.
And where are they now?
Gone.
I see. Well, you're nothing if not brave, Cal. And from what Seer tells me, willing to put your life on the line for those you love. Just remember, the Empire will twist our actions, however noble, to serve their aims.
I'll remember that, Master Cordova. How did you and the Anchorites end up building this archive?
Well, we began our work in the holy city of Nijeda, preserving whatever we could find of the Jedi tradition.
Sounds like a dangerous place to collect outlawed teachings.
Too dangerous. After one too many close calls with the Empire, I convinced the Narcus to relocate here. We found this abandoned monastery. And set about building everything you see.
I can't believe you did all this in only a couple of years.
Well, it's been hard work, but once I understood my calling, I had to answer it.
That you did. It hurt when you left. Felt like you quit on us in the middle of a fight.
I know.
But you were trying to restore the Order. Rebuild what was lost. The fight was never your goal.
Are you so sure it's yours? Jeddah has many secrets.
Man, everyone's trying to challenge Cal on this. I think Sierra kind of knows what's up. He was literally like a child soldier, basically, so he's like, he doesn't understand anything other than war.
Let's talk in a bit, yeah?
see what skills we got going on. Efficient heat transfer. Reduce time required to fully charge. Oh, okay. Blaster cooldown. Gain additional ammunition each time you strike an enemy with the lightsaber. Okay. Improve clip. Energizing flurry. Hold LB and X to perform a sequence of quick swings that rapidly replenish ammunition. Quick draw. This skill has quick draw. This is gonna be like auto. Point blank. Just before. Ooh. Dang. Okay. Okay. We'll rock out with this.
All set, BD?
Report, sister.
We spotted 2 more patrols on the ridge.
What was their heading?
Back south. They narrowly missed one of our wayhouse caches.
The sandstorm has favored us. They've likely obscured any signs of passage. Mark the horizon. Contact me if they double back.
Yes, brother.
Oh!
Old Aerotech speeder bikes. Never got to ride one.
Oh, I guess maybe I have to progress the story before I can do that. Ooh, I like the visor. Might have to check that out. I want to see this. Yeah, so that's definitely not something I can do yet.
Would you look at that?
Who's that? There's no information on this? I guess I didn't scan one yet.
I've noticed some pretty fierce creatures in the desert.
Indeed. Though I suspect you have yet to meet the fiercest.
Oh yeah?
Stay afield of the Golden Skriton, Noble One. It is an ancient, treacherous creature. Should you be forced to confront it, do not trust its movements. It strikes suddenly, and in quick succession.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'm 100% fighting that thing. Okay, but she never even told me where it was, so I don't know how I know
Why
that.
do anchorites wear masks?
Why does a Jedi carry a lightsaber?
It's useful. It's a tool.
Yes. Why else?
It's a symbol.
Very good. Our masks protect us from the sands, from raw winds. But so do they symbolize our vows of anonymity.
That's some vow.
Some vow indeed. I would know what you make of Jedi, Noble One.
I think it's inspiring.
In what way?
It's ancient. I feel connected to the people who used to live here.
Seer has mentioned your connection to the past. You feel history by instinct. A rare gift, and the sands have much to tell.
Is that why the Narcas stay?
The Pilgrim Moon is our ancestral home, but you are correct. There is more to our presence here. The Force resonates through the fingers of Kyber that grip Jedda's heart.
Yeah, it's cool seeing, you know, remnants of an ancient history.
Let's check out our kit.
Oh yes, now we can customize our blasters. What we got? Where do we get these from? The man with the golden gun, that can be me.
Ergonomic and effective. Not your typical blaster. Not messing with this.
Oh, I wanted to upgrade BD.
What do you think? Change your style? I've got so many questions, Master Cordova. I don't know where to start.
With your first, young master.
Tell me about the Order in your day, if you wouldn't mind.
Well, Qui-Gon Jinn and I enjoyed a close friendship.
I've heard stories about Master Qui-Gon. You knew him?
That's right. When I first arrived on Coruscant, he was kind enough to show me around.
You as a youngling, with Master Qui-Gon as your tour guide.
It was his home, after all. I can't bring myself to go back there. There are too many memories.
We understand. How has it been spending time with Master Cordova?
An unexpected blessing. Though I have some competition.
What do you mean?
My anchorites have taken to following him around, doting on him, bringing him tokens of respect.
Interesting. So maybe I should be talking to him.
By all means. I'm sure he has much to teach you. Not now.
Go do what you gotta do.
What is this room about? Oh.
The spirit withers before the force of others. Didn't the first tract say, the life force blooms?
Perceptive.
They're completely incompatible.
We seek universal truth, brother. If one tablet says withers, and the other says blooms, neither is universal, by definition. So we ask, what do they have in common?
What do they have in common, brother?
That you ought to be reading them. No more dithering.
That's like an interesting question that he just ended with, like, I feel like the answer might be like they both respond to the Force in some way. I don't know.
I think Sister Task will want to take a look at this.
Master Cordova requested a translation of a later form of the allocution.
Which form?
The plain song, brother.
Curious. Very well. Furnish him with the latest reduction.
It isn't my place, brother, but I must request clarification. Why are we granting such a request? The ancients forbid sharing our rituals with outsiders.
The ancients were not driven underground by armored invaders. Times have changed. Besides, he is here on Master Junta's auspices. Not Narcus, I'll grant you, but hardly an outsider. Do as you are instructed.
Yes, brother.
I suppose you have both studied Oisen's lemma?
Yes, sister.
Indeed, sister.
Then perhaps you will explain to me the paradox of the fifth book.
Oisen explores the antinomy of enlightenment. It's a paradox about the inevitability of cycles.
Explain.
Enlightenment is defined as cycle breaking. But, per the canons, to be enlightened is to suffer the cycle. The more we strive to break the cycle, the more we embody it. But in accepting it, we become enlightened, thereby breaking the cycle.
Indeed. And what do you make of this?
I think the meaning is clear. You can't reason your way to true enlightenment.
Ah. The lemma has confounded scholars for centuries, but to you its meaning is clear.
Well...
Recall the canons. There is no truth but the truth of all things. There is no knowledge but the force of all others. Brother, perhaps you should revisit the fifth book. And while you're there, revisit the preceding books as well.
Yes, sister.
don't think we can slice that. Another scroll.
Okay, well, this is very interesting. I think I've done everything I can do in this area. And so I think I'll call it a day here. The next one I'll probably explore the rest of Jeddah. Or at least start to. I think I'm gonna hit a boss that's gonna take me some time, and you know how that goes. So. But anyways, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you in the next part. Bye.